Here we go with episode number 4 of Rebuilding Cumberland University, the school with the worst loss in college football history. And we're in season number 2, 1-2, so we finally win an FBS game yesterday in our last episode. And now take it on Tulane, coming to the dirt yard. And I want the big angry guy on their helmet. So we lost to Georgia Tech in the season opener. We finally got a win over Memphis. Though I do like that throwback too. And then we simmed just straight up against Vanderbilt. Probably shouldn't have done that because Vanderbilt was actually ranked lower than us. That's what we're wanting, the Wumbo helmet for Tulane. And for us, let's just go with the regular home uniforms. And I, once again, just realized I said let's play the full game, but I think you can just go into the settings and change that. So that's what we'll do. Seeing people ask for it. I would really like team intros for the team builder schools. Hopefully that's coming down the road with, of course, us getting the chance to build stadiums here in the new game. So that'll be a cool feature to check out. All right, so Tulane has marched right down the field here on their opening drive. They're at our own 19-yard line. Right hash mark for the green wave. Trying to punch it in here early. The RPO, throw out to the left side. Caden Samanza able to deliver the pass. Pretty sure Samanza was at Ball State before going to Tulane, and I don't know if that's just in the game here or if that happened in real life. Shotgun here. Another RPO, and again, same result. Throw it to the left side. Moves the chains. Here in the opening 2 minutes, it's a first and goal for the Green Wave. RPO again, this time the handoff, the sweep going nowhere. Gideon Davison blown up in the backfield, and Tulane faces a second and goal from their 9-yard line. Empty set here for Samanza. Trips out to the left. Under pressure right away, and the Bulldogs get the ball loose on the turf. It's a scramble for it, and one of the offensive linemen somehow gets it. Cumberland had a couple of good chances to scoop it. At the very least for Tulane, they stay in field goal range. It is a 3rd and 23. You have to reach the end zone. Cumberland sitting back. Samanza throws to the end zone, and it's incomplete, out of bounds. And they'll be forced to try a field goal. It's straight on from 40 yards out. The kick is up and good. Tulane out to a 3-0 lead here in the opening quarter on the Steve Nash's Cousin Radio Network. And Cumberland has not done anything with the football here in the opening quarter. It's a little concerning. Tulane faces a 3rd and 6 from midfield. Bulldogs looking to force the punt. Samanza back to pass. Throws, slant route wide open up the middle. And no stop. Field goal attempt for Tulane here. Once again, straight on. This time it's a 56-yarder, but still no issue. Tulane with a field goal in each quarter so far. They lead 6-0. And Cumberland just can't do anything with the football. doing nothing so far. It's a 3rd and 10 here for Tulane. Have to get down to the 38-yard line of Cumberland. Running back in motion out to the left, turns it into an empty set, trips left side. Samanza pump fake, rolls out to his left, throws the deep ball down the side, and it's tipped away. Good defense at the goal line by Cumberland. I almost messed that up. I almost ran the guy off the ball there, and again, our offense just going nowhere.
Okay, ready?
Tulane living on the edge of our territory. 3rd and 5 here from the 43. They set up a screen and won't get it. Cumberland with good defense again. And now with a minute left, they get the football at the 40-yard line. Ooh, they may have gone for that. Either that or we actually moved the ball a little bit. First time we've seen the Cumberland offense here today. Minchie in the shotgun, trips out to his left, option play, pitch to Williams, and nothing doing. Thankfully, there's a Tulane injury and a free timeout for Cumberland. I didn't mean to sound thankful that one of their guys got hurt. It's not what I meant. 2nd and 14 for Cumberland. Shotgun snap, throw over the middle, and Williams will get nearly 10. Cumberland hurries up to the line. I don't like any of these plays. Out of the pistol formation here on 3rd down. The delayed throw to Landa, and he's got first down yardage, and Cumberland will take their first time out. So the Bulldogs, if they can strike here, an extra point would give them the lead. Even a field goal helps. Low-scoring affair here at George Allen Stadium. Final non-conference game out of the pistol, play action. Throwing towards the end zone, Young in double coverage, and it's knocked away. Brings up a 2nd and 10 from the Tulane 38-yard line. Another play action. Throw to the tight end, and it's caught. He's out of bounds. Gunderson down to the 10-yard line with 14 seconds to go. Great pass by Minchie there. Shotgun formation. Trips out to the right, 4-receiver set. The snap. And the throw at Lando's popped as he brought it in, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 with 9 seconds to go for the 10-yard line. How many more shots does Coach Pop Warner take? Trips out again. Oh, it's open on the slant. Caught. Touchdown. And Cumberland ties it up in the closing seconds here in the first half. Minchie with a nice throw. A minute-long drive converts into the first touchdown. And the extra point will give Cumberland the lead. On to the second half, and Tulane driving. 3rd and 6 at the 36-yard line. Samanza barking out orders at the line. He's hit as he throws, and it's out of bounds. Couldn't go anywhere with it. Oh, but they do take the lead with a field goal. Man, that had to be like a 60-yarder he hit.
On the double.
3rd and 8 for Tulane at the 27-yard line. In field goal range again here from the right hash mark. Running back in motion out of the backfield to the right side. The quick toss to the wide receiver. Long way to go, and he's hit and dropped at the 25. And it's 12-7 Tulane as we go to the 4th quarter. And our offense just doing nothing. We've let them control. 138 total yards for us. We don't even have 10 minutes of possession. 3rd and 9 here for Tulane from the Cumberland 44-yard line. Samanza throws a quick one, nearly intercepted, but it's caught. Receiver's got room to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. Nearly a pick six going the other way, but the cornerback missed it. And Tulane makes Cumberland pay. They lost 19-7 last week to Vanderbilt. And they're in danger of a similar score here. Fourth down with 6 minutes to go. Already desperation time for Cumberland. They line up to go for it. Minchie in the pistol. Drops back, throws, and Page. Oh, we caught it off the tip. Are you kidding me? What a play. Oh, we got to go back and look at that. We got to look at that replay. Scooter Page. How in the world does he do this? Bad ball by Minchie. Did not throw it accurately. Page was breaking on the out route and had some space. He throws it upfield and somehow bounces off the left shoulder. Adams almost brings it in off the shoulder pad of Page. And the ball somehow, oh no, it's spinning in the air. Just sits there for Page. And he grabs it. Don't see that all the time here on this game, but that's an early candidate for the screenshot of the day to go on the YouTube recording. So Cumberland down by a dozen, had to have something go their way, and now Williams takes the hand off and gains a couple. Hasn't been a great rushing afternoon for him. The sun is set here in Lebanon, Tennessee. Beautiful late September night for football. Cumberland hanging around despite Tulane controlling the pace of this one, and Minchie, the quarterback keeper, will go forward for a yard. That's it, and it's third down. This play worked earlier. See if it can work again for us. Minchie in the pistol formation, up back to his right. One receiver each side. Tight end is Gunderson, left side of the formation. Play action. Minchie has to throw it. Nobody covers Gregory, and the fullback has a first down. 4.5 minutes to go. Cumberland, all three timeouts. Don't have to panic yet. Can still run their offense. Keeping the pistol formation. Hand off Gregory. Nothing doing. And they won't huddle. They'll call the play from the sideline. Minchie looks over. Fullback Gregory moves to the right side. It's an option play. Early pitch to Williams. And he gains a couple. Field goal does Cumberland no good right now, so they have to go for it if they don't convert. Trips out to the right. Drop back. Throw. Lando, and the money play works again. The outlet, and Lando's in for a Cumberland touchdown. Tulane stays alive. Let's kick the extra point. Oh, what the heck? What the heck was that? All righty. Not sure what transpired there. Well, there you go. 3 minutes to go. Cumberland with all three timeouts. Got to get the football back. Tulane already into kill clock mode.
Get set, get set.
Samanza takes the snap, drops back, throw, and it's caught for a first down. And Cumberland will have to take their first timeout.
Timeout by the defense.
Ready up.
2:24 remaining, first down for Tulane. A field goal could put it away if they can get a few more yards. Samanza, the dump over the middle, and it's incomplete. And I'm not sure why you put it in the air right now. Make the Bulldogs use those timeouts. Samanza, I formation. Handoff up the middle, and it breaks through for Tulane. All the way down inside the 10-yard line, and that should put it away. So another case of close but no cigar here for the Cumberland Bulldogs, it would seem. Gotta rip the football away, and it's an untouched touchdown. And Tulane goes back up by 2 scores. Desperation time again here for Cumberland. Down by 14, 27-13, 2:05 to play, so probably one snap here before the 2-minute warning. Throw over the middle, Williams with a catch and a first down. And a positive gain to start the drive for Cumberland. Minchie in the shotgun, trips out to the right, drops back. Has the dump off over the middle. Bell with a catch. Had the touchdown earlier. Minchie, the quick snap again. Throw over the middle and drop. Williams in and out of his hands. Would have been enough for the first down. Third and 6 for Cumberland at the Tulane 49-yard line. Have to get to the 43. Left man slot in motion. Behind the quarterback, the snap. Minchie's got space. He takes off, slides down at the 40. Up to his feet, 100 seconds left, screaming at the troops to get to the line. Looks to the sideline for the play call. Takes the snap before Tulane's even set. Option out to the left. Williams brings it in, but he can't get to the edge. And he's brought down. Tulane will get up and run to the line again, holding on to those 2 timeouts. Shotgun, 2 receivers each side. Minchie, the snap. Looking downfield. Throws and drops. Threw it a little off target to Scooter Page. And Scooter would tell you, probably should have had that one. Minchie still delivered a pretty good football. Couldn't step into it. And it's 3rd and 11 here. First down marker at the 29. Minchie, shotgun snap, drops back. Hit as he throws again. And it's 4th down. And last chance here for Cumberland. Well, where do you go with at this point? I think I want to flip this. So Minchie tells everybody to switch sides. 2 receivers, tight end each side of the line. Williams, the running back. Minchie takes the snap. Throws, it's caught, but it's going to be short, and Young dropped it anyway as he was brought down to the ground. And Tulane will close out the deal. And they will get themselves a 27-13 victory. No, I do not want AI viewers. Thank you, Exact Blueberry. I'd rather stream to nobody than AI bots. Looking at stats here, Minchie just 9 for 19. I think this was a lot of us trying to come back. Rushing, Lando had an okay go of it. Minchie, we had the best run for him. So the simulation running, not going great. And we dropped to 1-3 here on the season in our non-conference play, but now our first conference game coming up. I think we've got a bye week, or we roll right into it, I believe. Recruiting is good for this week, so we can just skip ahead. We're getting closer to level 10 for Coach Warner, and that's when we have the self-imposed sanctions releasing, and I can throw points wherever we feel like to try to speed up this process a little bit. We're not the worst conference. Sun Belt, represent. Conference number 9. We could catch the Mountain West, I think. It's doable. We start things off on the road at Georgia Southern, and they are almost as bad as we were supposedly last season. Again, I think this also happens to some of the smaller conference teams that they just struggle with roster building. So I hope in 27, now at the end of season, so how you'll be able to see how teams spend their points, that people figure out what's going on with that, maybe can get the sliders a little bit more in tune to keep more teams competitive and see if the computer can actually build teams as well. Because like some of the big teams, obviously right now in this game, they just like hoard the top players, and then their school overalls are obviously going to stay the same. But I also think with the 85-man rosters that the CPU sometimes has trouble managing positions, where you look at teams a few years in and they've got like 10 quarterbacks sitting on their roster, which we're on the low end of 3. You shouldn't be with just 3 quarterbacks, especially with the wear and tear in this game. But I didn't mean to back out of the recruiting menu either. So, Mike Dugans, we scheduled the visit, and that's why he's sitting at 40 points. So we can go ahead and bump him back up to his 50 and try to keep away, who is it that was chasing us? Illinois, that's right. Purdue has not done anything to try to bring Riggs in, so we'll just keep him at 25 points for now. If Purdue or somebody offers him a scholarship of those 4, interesting. Same schools applying here, South Alabama and Purdue. For Stephen Cummings, again, we can just keep 25 points on him. He looks like he may be our first commit of this season. We can get Sean Bobo some extra points. Big offensive lineman, athlete, so he'll be able to play pretty much anywhere. Might have to play some nose tackle, too, at 6'3", 304. We have jumped ahead nice with Bradley Donnerson. Sending him the house, and that scholarship finally getting us out of the dregs where we could have lost him. And then Joshua Treggs, we mentioned him, the fullback that's a top 700 player. Really would like to have him, especially as a utility guy. So that means he should be able to run the football a little bit in simulation, hopefully. Candidate, we are well ahead. So we're doing pretty good right now in recruiting. We may have to start moving some points. Well, why don't we do that right now to Vince Sulaco and get that moving, see if we can get some space. Chattanooga kid, so keep him in state. And then where am I missing? Who's sitting on 5 points? Or no, Treggs, excuse me, has 30. So let's take away the social media from him. And then who's somebody we want to throw 25 points at? We do need a lot of defensive linemen. We are struggling. And again, linebacker too. Old Dominion is going after Drugsma, so athlete from Florida, why don't we go ahead and throw him our final 25 points. So we'll call that good, and we'll play the moments here again. Our first conference game in the Sun Belt. Going to Georgia Southern. And we'll just have them go with their regulars. And we'll go with our regular road uniform. So battle of 1 and 3 teams here to open up Sun Belt Conference play. We're at Georgia Southern. Giving a kiss to a bald guy's head. That's why you love college football. I don't know enough about some schools' traditions. Here we go, Georgia Southern. The Eagles taking on the Cumberland Bulldogs. Back on the Steve Nash's Cousin Radio Network. Right away, we'll start things off in the opening minute. Georgia Southern on the move across midfield. They're heading right to left on your radio dial here in the opening half. Empty set formation, quarterback back to pass. Sigler breaks through and the pass incomplete. Would have been well short of the marker anyway. Threw it off to the right side. And a chance here for Cumberland to set the tone this afternoon. Starting from their own 16-yard line. First possession of the day. Minchie and company come out rocking the white jerseys, the blue pants, and the chrome gold helmets. Georgia Southern, their traditional navy blue tops, white helmets, the navy blue jerseys and helmets. It's a read option to start here. Triple option, and Young pushed around in the backfield, gets shoved to the sideline. And a loss of a handful. Bulldogs come out in the shotgun. Gunderson, the tight end, in motion left to right. Joins two receivers to the right side. Option to the left. Pitch to Williams quickly. And Williams, his first carry, he falls forward for a yard or two. And that's it. It'll be a 3rd and long for Cumberland, trying to avoid a quick 3-and-out. Have to reach the 27-yard line essentially to move the chains. Minchie in the shotgun, trips to the left. Drops back to pass. The slant, and it's dropped. Would have been a couple yards short of the marker. And they will have to send Quintero out to punt. The freshman steps into this one. It won't quite reach midfield. Fair catch called for. And Georgia Southern has it at the Cumberland 47-yard line. They're in danger of going 3-and-out. Shotgun formation. Bunch trips to the right. Read option. Quarterback gets a good block to the outside. Jumps over the tackle and has the first down inside the 35. First down, the football sitting at the 11-yard line. Georgia Southern looking to score. Bunch trips to the left, off the line, pistol snap. The throw to the end zone, and the ball loose on the ground. Ayers picks it up for Cumberland, and we'll have to see if that football was out. Oh, wow, they're going to give it to us. Oh, that's close. Please don't review it. Oh, they're not taking a look at it. Cumberland backed up at their own 6-yard line. Pistol formation, handoff to Williams. Makes the move in the middle. And they get some breathing room up across the 10-yard line. Second and 4 for Cumberland. 4:41 to go here in the opening quarter. No score. Moving left to right on your radio dial. Towards the Georgia Southern campus. Williams in motion from the left side as the flanker. Minchie late pitch to him. And Williams will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. Cumberland trying to avoid back-to-back 3-and-outs to start the afternoon. The throw to the right side. Gunderson moves the chains.
The 3rd down pass, complete over the middle. Pickup of 11.
Up across the 20-yard line to the 22 on the right hash mark. Bulldogs back up to the line, flex bone. Flanker to the right, tight end, left side, one receiver each side for Minchie. Hand off to the fullback, Gregory. He stood up. Falls forward at the very least. Second and 9, the Bulldogs will stick with the flex bone. Same formation as the play before, one receiver each side, tight end left side. Back to pass. The throw over the middle, Young with some space across the 40 with a juke move. Drags a couple Eagles out near midfield.
By the receiver. He makes the tackle at the 47-yard line. Good enough.
First and 10. And already 40 yards gained on the drive for Cumberland. A stacked flex bone this time. Everybody packing it in between the tackles. The pitch out to Lando, and Lando bullies his way across midfield. The sweep off to the right. Gain of 4 with 3 minutes to play here in the opening frame. Cumberland on the move. Both teams looking for a 1-0 start here in the 2026 Sun Belt campaign. 1-3 in the non-conference. Out of the pistol, hand off to Lando again, and continues with that big body to fall forward. The sophomore Jacksonville State transfer stays in the Sun Belt, joins the new program. That's a 3rd and 4 from the 47, maybe 2 down territory for Cumberland. Shotgun formation for Minchie, 2 receivers each side. Hardy, the right man slot, in motion, takes the pop pass, turns upfield right away, and he's close. Hardy, slow up to his feet. Also, DeAndre Carter hurt on the play as well, so a couple of Bulldogs down. And they indeed are keeping the offense out there. Minchie goes under center. Goal line formation. He dives, and I think he got it. Move the chains for Cumberland. It's a 1st and 10 at the Georgia Southern 43-yard line. 2 minutes to go here on this extended drive in the opening quarter. Out of the pistol. Pitch to Williams. He's got space on the edge. Breaks a tackle at the 40 and a good gain. Turns nothing into something and gains 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 4. 100 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Still scoreless between Georgia Southern and Cumberland. And off to Williams up the gut. Just shy of the 1st down marker. He's gotten a lot of touches. Waiting for that one that breaks him free and gets him going. 3rd and a yard. Minchie barks out the orders at the line. Williams, the right side flanker in motion, takes the sweep, has the 1st down inside the 30. Don't think that was the initial plan there for Cumberland. Good job by Minchie to switch the play. 1st and 10. Started at their own 6-yard line with this drive. They're at the Georgia Southern 29. Out of the flex bone. The fake to the fullback. Lando gets the handoff and gains a couple. Minchie lucky he didn't get drilled on that one. Trying to get rid of the football. Minchie calls out the play again here. Could be the final snap of the opening quarter. Flex bone, 1 receiver spread out wide each side. In motion, Williams, the right side flanker. Takes the pitch. Minchie probably could have kept that one. And Elijah Prather now down behind the play. And that's 2 offensive linemen that have gone down here in the drive. So the clock stopped with 11 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. 3rd and 7 for Cumberland. Minchie takes the snap. Throw up the seam. Williams caught. Touchdown. And And Cumberland goes 94 yards down the field.
In the end zone.
And they take the lead here in the final seconds of the first quarter. Williams, a great running back, showing he can do it through the passing game as well. And Minchie, he has been a shot in the arm in terms of quarterback play for this squad. Big adjustment for him going from Notre Dame. And the offense, they run a little more traditional. But here, the option heavy. 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs in Georgia Southern territory. Hand off to Gregory and nothing doing. I didn't really read the situation there. That's on me. 1st and 10. Final minute of the first half. Georgia Southern looking to tie things up. Empty set. 3 receivers to the right. The pass and the slant route caught down to the 7-yard line. Eagles run up. They just have 1 timeout left. 2nd and 2. And a sack. And they're going to have to use that timeout. No, they won't. Now they'll finally burn it. Initially, they were having guys run to the line. Laney, the young guy, able to get in there and make the play. And Cumberland a chance to force the field goal attempt here in the closing seconds. And maintain the lead into the locker room. Quarterback steps up, throws to the end zone, caught, touchdown. What a pass on the sideline. And Georgia Southern an extra point away from tying it up in the closing seconds here of the first half. So a late touchdown in each of the first 2 quarters, 1 for each side. And that's all of our scoring in the opening half. On to the 3rd quarter. Cumberland driving with the football. 1st and 10 from the Georgia Southern 16 left hash mark. Full house pistol formation. Minchie surrounded by running backs. Read option, quarterback keeper. Ball loose on the ground. Williams picks it up and retreats all the way back near the 35-yard line. Absolute disaster. Loss of 17 yards. That may have put him out of field goal range. 2nd down. Dump off to Williams. Makes a man miss with the spin and at least gets 7 yards back. Would make it a more manageable field goal attempt. 2 receivers each side, 4 receivers set. Minchie in the shotgun. 1st down marker at the 6-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle to Williams, and back-to-back dump-off sets up a 35-yard field goal.
Number 95 on the field goal.
Calm breeze today, and the field goal good. And Cumberland takes the lead. Lincoln puts it through the posts. 10-7 halfway through the 3rd quarter. We've got the football again. Do we try the 49-yarder? Closing seconds.
Number 95 on the field goal.
It's good. He gets it from 49 yards. Lincoln back-to-back scores. Extends the Cumberland lead to 6 as we head to the 4th quarter. I probably could have let that clock wind down to the 4th, but then I don't know if it would have changed it and still let me play the moment. Could have tested that there, but that's okay. My big 3rd down here. Cumberland fans getting up off the couch, leaning into their TV screens. Trying to get the football back. Georgia Southern. The slant route. Catch made. And they continue to move the ball down the field.
On the double.
Helton in the pistol formation, up back to his left. One receiver each side here in this formation. Throws the curl route and it's dropped, knocked away.
Complete on the curl.
And they're going to go for it here. Down by 6, won't take the field goal. Georgia Southern won't take the 3, they want the 6. Helton in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws, and the route is caught. Cumberland defender dives, misses, and it's a touchdown for Georgia Southern. But Cumberland has driven the football all the way down to the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Uh-oh, we're running out of time here. Quick play, quick play. Minchie has to run up to the line, pistol formation. Handoff to Lando, and he is swallowed up. Nothing doing. Second and 11. Bulldogs remain in the pistol formation, approaching the halfway point here of the 4th quarter. Flanker each side of the line, one receiver each side. Minchie the snap, option out to the left. Late pitch, and should have kept it. Lando was already past him, it's out of bounds. Would have been a gain of about 3. Instead, it is a gain of just 1. First down still possible inside the 3-yard line. 2 receivers at each side. The drop back, throw over the middle, and knocked away. And George Lincoln, the sophomore kicker, will be called upon once again.
Number 95 on the field.
Uh-oh. Well, it wasn't the most accurate on the meter, but it's in. And Cumberland back on top. Wow, we got the ball back at the 8-yard line. All right, so Cumberland, couple of first downs, can ice it here, pick up their 2nd win of the season, and more importantly, start 1-0 in Sun Belt play. Hand off to Gregory. There was a hole there for a moment. Good tackle. They're going to let this clock run. Another 30 seconds. They're already up to the line. Bell, the right side slot, goes in motion right to left. Turns into a trips out to the left side. Shotgun for Minchie, still a good 15 seconds on the play clock here. Gonna let it wind all the way down. This could be the last play before the 2-minute warning if the Eagles don't want to take timeout. Now Minchie takes the snap, option out to the left side. Pitch to Okwinanyu, and the freshman can't go anywhere. Timeout taken by Georgia Southern. Their first timeout. First down marker at the 18-yard line for Cumberland here to try to put it away. Minchie barking out the orders, takes the snap. Play action, rolls out. Gonna just keep it here, spins, and he's got the first down. What a job by Minchie. Georgia Southern giving him chase, and they couldn't grab him.
Georgia Southern.
And a huge first down. Georgia Southern burns their 2nd timeout. We'll get to the 2-minute warning here. And it's a simple handoff to Lando up the middle. Another first down, and Georgia Southern will burn its final timeout. 10 yards away from victory here.
Georgia Southern.
Eagles cannot stop the clock. This will be the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Hand off to Lando, and this time Lando gets a yard up the middle, but the important thing, that clock running. And at best, if you're Georgia Southern, maybe 30, 35 seconds if they're quick plays. No chance Cumberland is putting the ball in the air. Gregory, the up back in motion, moves to the slot out to the left side here in the pistol. Hand off to Lando, and Lando's got space across midfield. Game over, Bulldogs. They're going to do it. Cumberland comes to Georgia Southern.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And they will win it. A 1-0 start, their first conference game. One of the original members of the Southern Athletic Conference at the turn of the 20th century. Final 90 seconds, they'll let this dwindle all the way down. Minchie takes a couple of knees, and it's ball game over. And there it is, 16-14. George Lincoln, the field goal kicker, going 3 for 3. Can make a case for him as the MVP today. Chance Williams, I think, was hurt there at the end, so hopefully he's okay. But Cumberland celebrates a second road win already this season. Now we got to get a home win. But there it is, the game winner on the Lando run. Player stats, 14 for 28 for Helton. Held him to 184 yards. Their running game did nothing. Gregory was our lead runner at the fullback position. Scratch that, because I didn't look at Lando's stats. So Lando was our lead rusher, but good rushing day across the board. Williams not showing an injury marker, so hopefully he's fine. Had that big touchdown catch, our only touchdown of the day. And Ben Laney, the freshman. Wanted to get him on the field early. He has impressed here so far. Crutchfield, big time on the outside for us. He had the one pass breakup on the stop. Greenwood got shaken up at one point, but I think he was okay. So big win for Cumberland. We're 2-3. Halfway to level 7 for Coach Pop Warder. He's been tired of losing. We didn't even get player of the game in a game we won. They gave it to Jordan Perry. Now that's football right there. 16-14 grinded out. That's real football. Moving on to week number 6. Do we get our first commitment? No. And Robert Carswell says he's not coming to Cumberland. We win and we lose brand exposure. Somebody explain that to me. But championship contender. We're moving up. We'll get to double digits soon. Coach Prestige still getting no love. But hopefully that should change here. Now, big challenge. Southern Mississippi was actually ranked initially, I think, in the preseason 24, unless that was a ranking that carried over from last season. But their overall ratings don't look great. Look at that. Cumberland College at the top of the Western standings here in the Sun Belt. Let's check real quick injury report. Make sure. Well, now Blanks has joined the injured ranks, but all 3 guys will be back in 3 weeks. So I think that explains why Laney was on the field there during that last game. All right, Duggins, we're starting to sweat it out a little bit here. Is proximity to home one of the things that we can hard sell him on? I've had to stay away from this for the most part because obviously it's very rare that we have 3 rankings. No, there isn't one. Okay, so it's probably the pro potential that he wants, which is a little concerning. Yeah, so let's just keep sending him the house and hope that we can win our game next week in week 7 and get him committed. Stephen Cummings almost to the commitment line. Sean Bobo, we're just staying steadily ahead. Donnerson, big jump here. So really like what he saw from us. And then Matthew Candidate, matter of time before he's committing it to Cumberland Blue and Gold. Shapiro ahead, and we did move ahead with Sulaco with doing that 25, and Drugsma, same thing, putting that 25 points there, moved us ahead. Robert Carswell, that's fine. Just another spot for a transfer at the end of the season. So back-to-back road games, that's not too cool. Southern Miss, they got any cool alternates? The all gold, the all black uniforms. Ooh, the white helmets. A little Wyoming looking there, to be honest. We'll go with their regulars. And for us, let's go with the gray helmets today. And gold pants or blue pants? Let's go gold pants with this combo. Got to pick a game to break out the maroon hand-me-downs for one of our conference contests. We're going to Southern Mississippi, the home of welfare queen Brett Favre. To try to get to 2-0 in the Sun Belt Conference, the 4-1 Southern Miss squad ready. 2-3 Cumberland. One of these teams will get to 2-0. Beautiful Saturday afternoon for football. Just a few clouds overhead. The Golden Eagles rocking the black tops, gold pants, black helmets. Cumberland, the gray helmets with the Bulldog logo on the side. White jerseys and the gold pants. Oh, and right away, Southern Miss has moved it into our territory down to the 18-yard line.
Ready, set.
Also hope that they add the conference records to the scoreboard this year, but an immediate handoff. Come on, bring it back. Holding, I think we're going to get it. So take the 6 off the board. And a break for Cumberland here on the opening drive. And that happened downfield too. So it wasn't even necessary for Southern Miss to do that.
Ready up.
The running back was already gone.
Here we go.
Shotgun formation. 2 receivers wide out to the left with the ball in the right hash mark. Hand off to the running back again. And we got no answers for him. Who is that guy? 21-yard touchdown, so the penalty doesn't matter. And Southern Miss scores in just 93 seconds. Duke Clark. But hey, look at this, our first drive. We have marched it into red zone territory. Halfway through the first quarter, right hash mark for Cumberland at the Southern Miss 18. Tucked in here with the flex mode formation. Williams in motion, the right side flanker. Option left out to him. Ball loose, fumbled, and Southern Miss scoops it, and they're going to bring it all the way back. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. And it's been a couple weeks since we've seen a Cumberland mistake like that. But Southern Miss up 14-0 here late in the opening half. They have dominated. At the very least, Cumberland has settled things down and not let it get away from them yet. Trips out to the right for Minchie, starting at their own 22-yard line. Lando delayed getting out through traffic at the line, but he makes the catch. And he's got a first down. Minchie with an interception already today. Keeps the trips out to the right. Good blocking, patience. Bell down the left sideline to the 30 of the Golden Eagles. And just like that, Cumberland in business to get some points here to end the first half. Continuing with trips out to the right in the shotgun. Minchie takes the snap. Throws over the middle, and Scooter Page has the catch and moves the chains. 3 good passes to start the drive for Minchie and company. Lando to his right in the backfield. Quarterback keeper up the middle, and they'll take a timeout with 34 seconds to go. It's been slim pickings in the run game for Minchie so far this afternoon. We're starting to find something here in the pass game. Out of the pistol. Throws on the tight end delay. Gunderson moves the chains for a first down. Down to 28 seconds to go. First and goal from the 7-yard line. Read option, quarterback keeper, Minchie inside the 5. And down. Timeout called with 19 seconds left. Final 19 seconds of the half. Second and goal from the 5-yard line. Pistol formation, flanker each side, one receiver each side. Minchie, the snap, the throw, the slant, it's caught. Young holds on. 2 Golden Eagles sandwich him as he brings it in, but the strong hands and touchdown. Cumberland, much needed here at the end of the first half. Oh, we went for 2 and got it. All right. I like it, boys. I like the aggressiveness, even with the sim. 3rd and 6 here for Southern Miss. Have to reach the 31 of Cumberland. Pressure brought on. Throw down the left side. Oh, receiver upended, and he still held on to it. Down inside the 5. What a catch. Tyshawn Chapman, how in the world did he hold on to that thing? Completely inverted. And it's a huge 3rd down conversion, a 31-yard pass play. The read option not working here. And Cumberland comes up with a stop. Southern Miss runs back up to the line, won't huddle. 5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Hand off. Stretch left side. Michael Welch gains a couple, but it's 3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line. Back to pass. And here comes the pressure and another Cumberland sack. And it's John Decker. That'll force the field goal attempt. From the left hash mark. 29-yarder. And it's good. So Southern Miss back up by 2 scores. They make it 17-8. Cumberland facing a 4th down here. And they want to go for it. On their side of the 50. Minchie, the snap out of the pistol. Throws it, and it's incomplete. He's hit as he throws. Should have thrown it earlier. Gunderson was wide open. And Southern Miss makes Cumberland pay. Big trouble here. Down by 17 and just over 4 minutes of football to go. Minchie, empty set. Takes the snap, drops back, throws, and Gunderson knocked away.
Was the tight end. It's incomplete. It's now 4th down.
4th down for Cumberland. Southern Miss looking to get to 5-1. One more stop should do it. Drop back. The throw to the left sideline, knocked away, was going for Bell. And that's probably going to do it. All right, they are not going for it from the 41-yard line. This will probably just be a kick out of bounds. Tucker boots it, and he'll pin Cumberland inside the 20 at the 14-yard line. Minute 51 to go, and Cumberland will suffer their 4th loss of the season, drop to 1-1 in league play. Lando in motion in the flex bone. Back to pass, and Minchie could just tuck it and go. That's what he does. Jukes out near the 25. First down for Cumberland. A run up to the line. Williams, the right side flanker, in motion. Takes the pitch. And Williams, he's banged up right now. May need to get him out of the ball game. Let's go ahead and do that. Kayananu can finish out the game here. Minchie fakes the pitch, rolls out to the right. Throw down the right side. Page with the catch. And out of bounds at the Southern Miss 30-yard line. And Minchie near 200 yards passing now today. I think I need to start using more of the flex bone pass plays moving forward. Minute 25 to play. Okananu, excuse me. There's the 200 yards.
By the back. Pickup of 13. That's a first down for the
Final
offense.
minute 15 to play. Man in motion. Minchie fakes the pitch. He goes inside the 5, and he's in. Touchdown. Minchie with a great run. And at the very least, Cumberland makes it look prettier on the final score line. Oh, it does let me do the onside kick. I'm terrible at onside kicks here in this one. I have not figured it out.
Set to kick off.
Nope. So Southern Miss will get out of here with the W. No need to play them. Do we really? They got to be running the clock out, yeah? Yeah, there's no point. Thanks, Gabe. Just go to the end. Southern Miss, victory formation, takes the kneel down. They win the battle of 1-0 squads here in the Sun Belt. Got off to that hot start, 14-0. Proves to be the difference. So we dropped to 2-4 on the season. Liddy did not do anything in the passing game. Man, that one where the guy got upended was like the only pass they had. Yeah, that'll do it. The two-headed running monster did us in. They used our own strategy against us, just controlled the game. Lando, got to get him the football more. 5 carries, 50 yards. He had 71 yards last week, so we have got to get Lando the football more. Maybe we move him to the #1 spot. On to week number 7, where we'll have our first recruits visiting. And Cortland Duarte has decided he does not want to play fullback for us. Our championship contender took a big hit. Why? Southern Miss is a good team. Coastal Carolina coming in from Myrtle Beach. MJ Morris, their quarterback, but their ratings are worse than ours. So we should have a pretty good shot here against the Chanticleers. Check on the recruiting. Duggan's big week here. Got to have a big game. Try to get him locked up. Stephen Cummings, be a matter of weeks. Donnerson. And we got proximity to home for him, that we could get him on a visit if we felt like we needed to. A lot of these guys were still so far ahead. Doesn't feel necessary yet. So we haven't had to change much on the board. Virginia and Navy going after Duarte, but we never really recruited him hard. Sean Orlando, I'm not too worried about. We're falling behind on him, but like where we are with tight end. Eberle is more just the novelty of having a 6'5" punter. But right now he's wanting to stay in state at FAU. And then James Harris, we still got plenty of time. He still hasn't even cut down to his top 8. A lot of these guys, we got time. Hopefully get these guys start committed in here in the next couple of weeks, and then we can start throwing points at the guys on the bottom half of the board. All right, we need a home win. Haven't had a home win yet. At least against an FBS opponent. We beat an FCS team last year at home, but that doesn't really count. So Chanticleers coming to town. And let's have them go with the teal and the white helmet. And why don't we make this our hand-me-downs game? We'll break out the Maroons. The famous Maroons. Cumberland had to borrow uniforms from a local school to go play Georgia Tech in 1916 when they suffered that 222-0 loss. And the uniforms happened to be maroon. I think Cumberland's actual colors were crimson even back in the day. But as I said, the stylized C that I found was blue and gold, and those are the colors I went with. And can't change them now because Team Builder site's down until College Football 27 comes out. And I did not say to play the moments here, so we'll do the opening kickoff. Ooh, Bell with a nice spin. Maybe we should do the opening kickoff more as he takes it out to the 37 for Coach Pop Warner. Yeah, but there's Minchie. 2 touchdowns last week, but 2 interceptions. The 1 touchdown on the ground right at the end. And we'll go ahead into Super Sim here. It's probably going to have us start off anyway with this. Nope. It'll let the first drive play out a little bit. We're moving the football down to their 36-yard line. Good to see Williams back healthy. He's been getting beat up in games. Pistol formation for Minchie here. Ball on the left hash mark. First down marker at the 29 of the Chanticleers. Back to pass. Oh, and the defensive lineman jumped up, knocked it down at the line. Good play there by Coastal Carolina. They forced that opening punt. Third and 6 here from the Cumberland 48-yard line. It's done. Oh man, for some reason I thought that was our guy. My mistake. I forgot what color we were wearing. Got too used to the white jerseys the last couple of games. I was like, he threw that right at our defender. No, he didn't. He threw it right at his receiver. Move the chains, a 3rd and 8 here. Bulldogs bringing on pressure. It doesn't matter. Receiver holds his footing. MJ Morris puts it on the spot. trying to keep him out of the end zone. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. Morris sets up the screen out to the right. Running back brings it in, and he's brought down at the 14. Jordan Underwood from the linebacker spot, able to run him down. 2nd and 6, 3 minutes to go, opening quarter. Chanticleers looking for the first score. Morris in the shotgun. Tight end each side of the line. Hand off up the middle. Another 3 yards down to the 11. Ben Laney in on the tackle. It's a 3rd and 3. First down marker at the 8-yard line. Shotgun formation for Morris. 2 receivers each side. He's calling out the orders to the offensive line. Drops back. Throws to the end zone. Man open. Caught. Touchdown. Coastal Carolina.
Touchdown. Coastal Carolina. Number 0.
A little English on it. He brings it in for the opening score. Carmelo English. The strong hands. Keeps the ball out away from the body. Keeps control to the ground. That's a touchdown.
Let's go. Break. Single.
3rd and 10 for Coastal Carolina. Have to get down to the 26-yard line of Cumberland to move the chains. Late stages of this first quarter. Throwing the bomb to the end zone, and nearly intercepted. Knocked away, and a good stop for Cumberland. And now they have marched down the field and chance to tie things up. Of course, I guessed wrong. Again, I would love an indicator when you come out to let you know what hash mark you're on. Mitchie in the shot or in the pistol formation. Flanker each side, 1 receiver each side. Takes the snap, out to the left, pitch to Williams. He should be able to walk it in. He does. Chance Williams, the 9-yard run on the option play. And Cumberland, an extra point away from tying things up here. A minute gone in the second quarter. The redshirt senior. Oh, Cumberland went for 2 and got it. We got the lead. How about it, boys?
Let's go. Break. Double. Let's go.
3rd and 7 from the 42-yard line. Have to get to the 35 of Cumberland. Morris back to pass. Flushed out to his right. Throws in traffic. That one nowhere close. And now Cumberland with the football at the 4-yard line. See, like they show the play art, you're always in between the hash marks. Just actually, like, show it. Option play here. The pitch, and Williams again. Touchdown, Cumberland. Homecoming day here for the Bulldogs. And they've played a good first half of football. They take their first lead. And we missed the extra point. I should have just kicked it. I watched enough YouTubers do this and watch the field goals miss that you would think I've learned my lesson, but I haven't. I have to learn firsthand. Another 3rd down for the Chanticleers. Under pressure, hit. They say ball loose, and they'll get the ball back. Cumberland takes a timeout with 1:14 to go. What a play there by the defense. Sigler coming right through. And now Cumberland. Can they make the 80-yard 1-minute drill happen? And try to add on to their advantage. Chanticleers get the second half kickoff. Throw out to Lando, and Lando's got a first down and steps out of bounds with 57 seconds left. Good start to the drive. Minchie, shotgun formation, trips out to his right. Lando, the running back, to his right as well. Takes the snap, throws the inside slant. Bell has the first down. tackled on the left side hash marks, so the Bulldogs will run up to the line here with another 1st and 10. Clock running with 52 seconds. They keep their 2 timeouts. The snap, throw, another slant route. This time it's Page, and he's in the shot to clear territory. And the Bulldogs will run up to the line again. 44 seconds to play here in the opening half. Just outside field goal range. At the shot to clear 37. Minchie takes the snap, drops back, hit as he throws, and trying to get it to Bell. It's Montgomery for Coastal Carolina, comes up limping there. So 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. Play action boot here, and Minchie takes off, spins, and he does not get the first down, and they'll have to burn the timeout with 27 seconds left. Third and inches at the 27-yard line. Flexbone formation. Hand off to Gregory, and Gregory dances around at the line. Able to get the first. They got to run up to the line with 22 seconds left. Clock starts to run. The throw, Page open, caught, touchdown, Cumberland. Scooter Page. Now the Bulldogs take a 2-score lead here with just 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Hey, we went for 2 again. And then we scored again, and man, it took us all the way to the fourth quarter. We still got the 2-score lead. They've got a 4th and 2 at our own 43-yard line.
All right, let's get it.
Dead even in possession. 13 minutes per side. And Morris, the shotgun snap, delayed handoff, and it's stopped by Cumberland. Bad play call there on 4th down. Third and 4, under 5 minutes to play. Cumberland looking for their 3rd win, their first home win of the season, and trying to get back above 500 in SBC play. The fake pitch, the rollout, throw into traffic, and Scooter makes the catch. Scooter Page climbing the ladder.
First down for the offense.
The clock will continue to run. And a touchdown here will be the knockout punch for the Cumberland Bulldogs. Flexbone formation, Williams in motion, right to left. Oh, the pitch is behind him. He has to scoop it at the 30. And he'll lose 9 yards. It's been a tough day running the football for him. Sun setting here in Lebanon, Tennessee. Under 3.5 minutes to play. Minchie brings Lando in motion left side. He takes the pitch, and Lando loses 3 yards back beyond the 30.
Loss of 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Cumberland's gone the wrong way after that big pass completion. Could take it down to the 2-minute warning here, but I think they're going to try to at least see if they can get the first down. Throw down the left side, and it's dropped. Incomplete with 2:34 to go. They'll try the 48-yard field goal. And this would also likely ice it and make it a 17-point game. The kick is up, and it's good over the crossbar. And the first field goal of the day. And Lincoln puts it through. George Lincoln has been big here in early conference play. Had the 3 field goals against Georgia Southern. We've got a 3rd down. Oh, we got the ball right back. They must have gone 4 and out. They still have all their timeouts? and they're not using them. All righty. Minchie out of the pistol, hand off, and Williams going nowhere, but that should be it.
That carries the ball.
If they're not going to take the timeout, I'm not going to do anything to dissuade them.
Number 95 on the field goal.
Do we maybe kick the field goal here in the closing seconds? Get the 20-point win for the recruits. Yeah, why not? Let Lincoln get the experience. A 34-14 win. The Cumberland Bulldogs, their first home conference win. Coach Pop Warner starting to get some believers here in Lebanon, Tennessee. Chance Williams with the 2 touchdowns today. And the hand-me-down uniforms work for Cumberland. They improved to 3-4 on the season. And a 20-point victory. How about that for the Cumberland Bulldogs? And we have reached level 7. And we are going to have plenty of points to spend for Coach Pop Warner by the time we get to level 10 here. But a dominant performance, 209 rushing yards. Yeah, we didn't look at the stats there for that game. So 34-14, the final. And 5 for 11 for Minchie. Don't need him to do much more. Hey, 8 carries, 76 yards. Lando with another big game, man. Lando, if we can convince him not to leave, well, it's playing time, so I don't think he's going to leave anytime soon. Jackson Gregory continues to be solid at fullback for us. Williams, the average, but the one he had to eat up that 9-yard loss that was on me. So he should have been much better. So really good running game there. And now we get Louisiana Monroe and then our bye and a 4-game stretch to close out our first SBC season. We got to get help already. Jacksonville State is 3-0, but they got 4 teams undefeated. So Marshall, Appalachian State, Old Dominion alive on that side. We've beaten the 2 teams that are 0-2 in the Eastern Division. So we still have all 5 of these. And look at that. Oh, Southern Miss suffered a loss. So there's the first help we need. Marshall beat them. So if we can run the table, there's a chance we can still win the West here in our first season and get to the SBC Conference Championship game. We did not get any commitments, though. Oh, wait, I haven't advanced the week, so that's why we haven't gotten any commitments. And I was going to look at the top 25, but we might as well advance the week, and then we can take a look at that. And there we go. Stephen Cummings from Hilo, Hawaii, the running back. Our first commit. And look at that. The guys are starting to believe. A championship contender climbing back up. And we get a fellow 3 and 4 squad, the Warhawks of Louisiana Monroe in our next game, and we are better rated than them. So there you go, Stephen Cummings, an elusive bruiser at 6'1", 202 pounds as an incoming freshman. Don't think we'll convert him to fullback. We can just put him into that position, honestly, when he gets here. And we are so close to Mike Duggins committing as well. And Ruggs is inching closer. We've got those 25 points, so why don't we get Ruggs locked away here and hand him a full 50. So we'll give him the full 50. And Bobo, I believe, is making the trip out here in this one. Nope, he was last week, but he's about to be top 3 for sure. Tregs, we almost have him committed. Candidate could be next week. Shapiro on his way. We're looking good. We're looking real good right now. And even the guys we're behind, we may just wait because I do want to have a decent amount of numbers for transfers coming in to plug up the roster a little bit. So I think we'll still have plenty of playing time options. Let's just sim ahead on this game. We'll do a true sim and see if the team has gotten any better. Can we get to 4-4? Hey, we got another commitment. Matthew Candidate from Buford, Georgia. And Mike Duggins staying here in Tennessee. So 2 more commits. Bobo's moved even closer. So we got 3 commits on the board, but we lost. We lost to Louisiana Monroe. No way. 28-10. Woof. What happened? What happened? Minchie just 55 yards passing, only threw it 8 times. Deontay O'Neal, we let a redshirt freshman take it to us. And Jaden Wright, sophomore running back, ran all over us. Which I guess, as we've said, we knew our defense was not going to be great this year. Lando, 126 yards. The kid's good. The kid is good. Williams really did not get a lot of touches in this one. And Sigler had a good game. Laney continues to play well. Crutchfield having to make a lot of tackles, which your safeties and your cornerbacks are making a lot of tackles, and at the top, that's not a good thing most of the time. Check injury report. And everybody's back healthy, so that's good. Also kind of want to look at the roster real quick, see if we've gotten a few guys, if they've accomplished enough goals yet to where they've really got any points. Minchie's only got 4, so not really. I think Noah already had those points. And there was nothing we could advance with him. Yeah. So nothing yet. Let's sim one more week. Get through this bye week. Oh, I do have recruiting points to spend. Don't want to waste those. So let's get Bobo good and locked in. Donnerson, matter of time. Let's go ahead with Tregs, our fullback of the future. And Sulaco has moved ahead. Playing style, he's at an A-. Who else do we want to throw points at? Drugsma, we pulled way ahead. Shapiro, we're close to committing. And we've got Tung, the 6-foot gadget receiver, or the 6'3" contested specialist. Let's go with Veal first. Because we've seen even with wide receivers in the 60s, we can throw the football a little bit, so You just need a couple athletes on the outside. Don't have to be a complete focus. That one sucks to lose to Louisiana Monroe like that. So we got 4 games left here in season number 2. And nobody commits yet. We continue to climb the ladder. D- still technically passing. Ooh, Troy has struggled this season. Again, overall rating says we're better. Southern Miss has continued to win. We're in a logjam at 2-2 here in the Western Division. Do not want to lose to Troy. Yeah, losing to Monroe is going to be what keeps us out of the championship game here in the Sun Belt in our first season, unfortunately. But recruiting, we're looking great. We've got guys that probably going to get 5 commitments here in the next week. So that's good. Well, that's going to do it for episode number 4 here of Rebuilding Cumberland College. We've made some good progress. We've got a 4-game stretch to finish. So tomorrow, when I come back, we will finish up the regular season here, the 2026 regular season. Still got a chance to get bowl eligible. We got to go 3-2, or 3-1 rather, over our final 4. So we've only got one more giveaway here over the next 4 games. Taking a look, will the game actually let me see the bracket? Wow, that is really broken here on Online Dynasty. College football top 25. Georgia 9-0. Duke's got the magic playbook here in this one. I know they've said Madden they're working on that. Did they say anything about that for college football 27? That they've corrected the playbooks, that it doesn't just favor teams, because Duke's a 79 overall here and a sea of mid-90s. Louisville 2. Florida up there. Iowa State, SMU, Nebraska hanging around with a chance to maybe get into the college football playoff. They just beat Indiana. Penn State was definitely up there until they just lost to Maryland. Washington loses to Oregon, so Oregon looks to be one of the top teams. And, yeah, Miami, the defending national champions. Here in this one, they beat Texas Tech in the first season national championship. And Miami has got a big game coming up against Clemson. So see if they can hand Clemson their first loss. Our rivals, Tennessee, right now in line for a bye. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, whether you watched live here on Twitch or on YouTube with a recording. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And this has been the Cumberland College Rebuild here on College Football 26 on the Steve Nash's Cousin Radio Network.